friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, Southernyankee Beauty. It's been a minute and this is a little bit of a late upload, but I have a wedding coming up in less than a week and I have a lot to get ready for. So I'm not even ready for the day, but I do want to share with you what we're doing today. So I have the new Natasha Denona Golden palette in the midi size that came in. They also sent this cute little makeup bag. Very small though. On my face already, I just have Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. Oops. I have the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Gold palette. All shades are on here, used very lightly. This is dark for me. Use that on the edges and the outer. And then the highlight up here, the cream highlight, and then I mixed these two together across the cheek. So that is all I have on the face. And on the lips, I do have Natasha Denona's lip liner. This one is in the color Calla. And then I also have a lipstick. This is the Sugar Cookie lipstick or melted matte on my lip. So that's what I've on. But this is just going to be a first impression. I know there's a million videos out there on this. However, I just got it because of financial reasons. I had to wait. And also, I just haven't had time. I barely had time to upload on here. I'm hoping that after next week and really after like July 14th, 15th, my schedule should get a little bit easier so I can start doing regular uploads on here again. I already got fingerprints on this. How did that happen? But this is a beautiful palette. The outside of it is very sleek. You can kind of see it's got, somebody said it kind of looks like a clutch, and I would tend to agree. It's pretty. It's like a little piece of art rippled along here. And then there is a gold palette. This is the Gold In. The gold palette is larger and much more expensive, but has a lot of the same colors, but also has some blues and greens. This one does not. So this is a fresh palette, as you can see. I have not gotten into any of it. I will do swatches in this video for you as well. Started, I'm going to use this mirror probably down here because it does. I like her palettes. They all do have, you know, a nice size mirror, as you can see right here. You have 15 shades in here as well to choose from, and it retails for $69 and it holds up for 24 months. That is the shelf life. So I'm going to grab this, but I have to clean it on my switch because I think I used some mauves or something yesterday and it's got a little on there and we don't want that. So I'm just using my switch, which, by the way, you can find these at the dollar store now, so no sense paying the big bucks for them. Okay, so we're going to get started, I think, with Sandstone, which is a beautiful kind of light shade. I think it'll be a good transition one right here. That's the color Sandstone. You do have a mix in here of her mattes, her creamy mattes, her, what did I see on the back? She's got her, I want to read, metallic, sparkling, duochrome, and chroma crystal eyeshadows in here. So when you see the swatches, I will let you know which shades are which, so you have an idea. But let's bring you guys in. This is, like I said, just going to be a first impression because we've got a lot to do today. Oh, I got concealer up there. Creasing. Actually, I think it was just foundation from the Catrice. All right, well, so far, beautiful shade. And performs like I would expect any of Natasha's to perform. Gorgeous. Barely had to do anything at all on that. Except I don't think I picked enough up. I mean, that's the thing about her mattes. I absolutely love them. They just sort of blend themselves. I'm pressing so gently, and they just blend on their own. So I feel like even the shade is light I thought it packs quite a bit of a pigment, and I think you could completely just wear that on your own too. I don't think you need anything else, honestly. one and done. If you want shimmer, put shimmer on it. But you know, we are not done, right? So let's do the next shade. Okay, by the way, that first brush I used was a Rephr 27. Now I'm going into a Morphe M507, like a little crease brush, and we're going to deepen up the crease using the color Teak, which is a little bit of a warmer shade than this one that we originally used. Let's see. I don't know what it's going to do, because in the pan it doesn't look all that different, but I think it might be a little warmer, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's quite a bit warmer. And so I put it in the crease, and I'm just going to do little circles and start to get that blended out. That had a lot of pigment. When you look at it in the pan, I mean, you can see it's different, but it doesn't look all that different. Just blending that excess out right there. Okay, great. Deepening it up even further, we're going to go into Log, which is the darkest shade. I'm very happy with how those shades just perform. So far, we're just using the mattes. We haven't even used the fun shimmers. Keeping that down lower, just like that. And it does exactly what you want. This is going to give us a beautiful evening smoky eye. Of course, I am just cleaning all day, so I wanted to try pretty dramatic eye today with this, just to see what we could do with it. And then we'll do some day looks with it too when I do a full review, and we'll do multiple shades, colors, and all that. So that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, now for our sparkle. Oh gosh, we have a couple different options here. Is go with Alchemist and Fizzy. So I think I'm going to use Alchemist, which is this like goldy one down here. And then Fizzy is this really shiny one right here. So let's do Alchemist first. We are also getting our bedrooms rearranged today. So depending on how much I do, eventually I'm hoping to move because I'm downstairs in our kitchen. It's not conducive to having a good, oh, that's pretty. A good place to film, so we're going to hopefully be able to move that to one of the upstairs rooms, one of the guest rooms shortly. I'll have a new filming space for this. This is stunning and so pigmented that it covers right over that dark, which is fine because it comes up, so it's fine. And we'll probably put a little bit more of Log on the end. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of like it the way it is. We'll see. Oh, I love that. Okay, now we're going to go in with Fizzy. Fizzy looks like, oops, wrong brush. Looks like a stunner. Oh, so pretty. And I got a hair with it for free. That's one, it's from the brush, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're going to come up here with this one. And we'll blend that in. Pretty. Very pretty. I do want to try it wet and just see what this one looks like if we wet it, if it makes a difference. Some of them do, and I haven't had a chance to look at which ones, because there is one she recommends using a damp brush, and this one might be one of them. All right, I do think it gives a little something extra. A little bit of almost like a little bit of a different shade where it's got just a tinge of like a peach or something in there. But I'm definitely seeing something else with a wet brush. Also makes it easy to kind of come up and give yourself sort of a faux cut crease. I want to do that on the other side too. I feel like I'll use this palette a ton. These are colors that are typically really nice for me. Let's do the bottom of the eye and then we'll clean up the top. All right, so on the bottom, I'm gonna start, let me get a skinny brush. use this one. This is, I think, one of like Real Techniques or something. I don't know. This was, or something from, I don't even know. I don't know. Let's go in with Teak. That was the second shade we used. That was in the crease. That had packed a bit of a punch, but not as dark as Log. But a very warm shade and very pretty. This is going to be great for blue and green eyes too. Well, since I went so far over, we're just going to finish that up right there. And same thing there. Okay, so now I'm going to take my little fluffier brush, the Morphe brush I used, and we are going to go into even a lighter shade, I think, Flesh, down here. And we're going to buff that out with Flesh. Perfect. That gives me exactly what I'm looking for. It's not as light as, it's not as, it's a little darker than what I'm going to use on the top part to blend out. And I might put a little bit of sparkle down in the bottom in the inner corner when we get to that point. But first I want to go into Milko and just clean the top of the eye up. So Milko is this is the one of the lightest shades as far as the matte goes. And we're going to just carry that along the top. I got to do my eyebrows too. I actually did a little too much on that other eye, so I got to go back in with my first shade I used, which was Sandstone, and just give a little bit back because I got rid of it. Okay, I'm gonna fix my eyebrows. I'll be right back. Okay, eyebrows are done. I just deepened this back with Log a little bit, and I'm gonna do the same right here. Just kind of bring it back just a little. Okay. Go back in with Alchemist and just sort of blend that back in with my finger. There. I think that's stunning. Okay, for the bottom, I'm going to take this little blinged brush, and I think I'm going to go into Aura, which is the white shade for the inner corner. I just want to try it and see if it has a golden hue. I think it does, but I don't know.
Surgery on my hand.
Okay, let's go back into Aura. And it does have an absolutely beautiful little golden hue to it, because it looks white in the pan, and you guys may have seen swatches by now, but I went straight in and haven't done the swatches yet, so that's coming for me. So this is all a surprise to me. Love. Okay, I'm gonna go in a little bit too with this darker shade. I'm trying to use as many as I can. Oro on the bottom, just a little bit. This is a true gold. I don't really think there's a whole lot you can do that would make an ugly eye look. Like, I feel like all of these colors will blend really pretty together. Yeah, just as I suspected. Gorgeous. The only other thing you could do is maybe put a little bit of the Aura shade up on the top if you wanted. I have so much sparkle going on, I don't really need it, but I'm just going to do it just slightly just to show you. And then when the light hits it just right, you'll see that pretty shade. Or you can highlight the hairs you still need to pluck, like that one right there. And for my eyebrows, I just used Huda Beauty, her little brow kit here. So I'm going to pluck those out. There's a couple little eyebrows, hairs coming in, put eyeliner, and liner and mascara on. Okay, friends, here is the final look. I am going to stick some of this Ultra Glossy Lip Color Pop on my face, on my lips. I don't know if there's a color. Kathleen Light's Color Pop. It's old, but I love it. I love it. I don't like the brush on it, but you just put a little on and then beautiful little like soft metallic sheen. That's it. Okay, so now we're gonna spray. I've already powdered. For powder, this is ABH. For powder, I use the Luna Beauty, I think. Lunar-Versal. Yeah, Lunar Beauty powder. I love this powder, by the way. Great powder by him. So this is the final look. I haven't done my hair or anything yet, but I'm happy with it. So let's do some up closes. My eyelashes are still drying. So I used Kiss lashes. I use Wispy, Ardell's most of the time. These were Kiss pearl earring is what they're called. And they were my last pair. But it's funny because Robert hates when women wear false eyelashes. He absolutely hates it. But when I do it, he just thinks my eyes look extra pretty that day. He'll be like, why'd you get all dressed up? He doesn't realize I'm wearing lashes because I wear ones that are almost the same length is my own natural lashes. It just makes them like more full, but they're not like caterpillars on my eyes. So he actually doesn't even know when I'm wearing them. Unless I tell him, he won't know. So I am gonna just freshen up a little bit on the cheekaleeks. And then I will take some photos for you guys and post those at the end. So I'm just kind of going into the, what is this? Are these ones not listed? Super Glow right here. I don't know what that is on my cheek. And now I'm going into the Glow Impact Powder, which is really gives the highlight right there. Okay, that's it, friends. I'll take some photos. They'll be at the end. That was my first look using this palette. I love it. I feel like I'm going to use it a ton, but we will do multiple looks with this coming up in the near future. I can't tell you when with the schedule right now, but I hope you guys liked it. My code will be below. If you use it at Southernyankee, you get 15% off your purchase at Natasha Denona. I think they recently changed it, though, where you can only use the code one time. So if you can't use my code, there's many other affiliates out there on YouTube that have codes that you can try to use theirs. I wish they would change it more so like, okay, maybe you can't use it if you've used it before. Maybe you can't use it on the new launch, but you can use your favorite creator's code multiple times on other products in their line, but that's not what it is right now. But anyway, that's fine. It will be there if you have never purchased Natasha Denona and you want to use my code and you haven't used it before. Go ahead and use Southernyankee. Anything that you purchase and that one lump sum gets you 15% off your total purchase, which is a big savings. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.
Lost in your eyes, under your spell.